What's happening, y'all? This is OBB, the Diecast news guy, bringing you all with another NASCAR Diecast review provided by my good friend at Mead Motorsports. His name is also known as Dennis Mead. Make sure to check him out at the description down below and follow him on Twitter. And he's also available at majority of the NASCAR tracks, including, I think, coming back from Pocono and coming in these next few weeks. But I did pick this up at Atlanta Motor Speedway, if you guys are wondering. But he is known for notorious deals on the 164 scale diecast. But today it's going to be on the diecast I think a lot of people are pretty intrigued for me to do a review on, because I actually do like this paint scheme. It's actually one of my favorite Patriotic schemes from last year, with the exception of Mark Truex Jr.'s car, because I do like this. But speaking of that, it is on. Oh, gee whiz, we got ourselves, a reality star right here. Just kidding. This is Austin Dillon's 2021 Bass Pro Shops Tracker Off-Road Patriotic Chevrolet Camaro Z01 1LE for Richard Childress Racing. That's a team I think that's definitely going to be going under real quick after losing, Tyler Reddick for the 2024 Cup Series season. So, but, Austin Dillon, man, let me tell you what, this is a really cool diecast that he, raced at, for a one-off race at the Coca-Cola 600 from last year, which was, not really the most memorable race. I mean, it was mostly, dominated by Henry Motorsports compared to this year's. This year's was just insane, and they kind of brought the scheme back again for this year, but in like inverted colors. But man, let me tell you what, Bass Pro Shops never disappoints when it comes to patriotic paint schemes. But this is the first time we've had an Austin Dillon patriotic car since quite a while, guys. But we'll get into that and many more, and let's kick off this diecast review and the official unboxing of this reality star. Just kidding, NASCAR driver Austin Dillon and his 2021 Bass Pro Shops Tracker Off-Road Patriotic car. And alrighty, guys, we got this diecast out of its box, and man, let me tell you what, this is a really cool looking paint scheme, guys, that I'm actually glad I picked this up in the Gold Series 164 scale, because not only, the window banners, black interior and black chassis. I mean, I know that this car was released in the PTC mold Wave 13 of 2021, but you guys know me, I'm not a big fan of that mold, and plus, I think the colors look a lot more accurate on this. I mean, I don't know, just the PTC mold, that's a no-bueno for me. I mean, yeah, I could have saved some money and got like $5 or $6 instead of paying 10. But you know what, man, at least I paid $12 for this, because believe it or not, they were actually selling this car for $12, I think, at the haulers, which is absolutely insane. So yeah, always check out, the diecast little tents that they have. I call those the gypsy tents, just save yourself some money, because the only Austin Dillon car I'd be paying for $12 is probably, I don't know, his 2022 next gen car. But heck, we do got his test car coming out in the bonus wave and also in wave 2 of NASCAR Authentic, so expect a lot more Austin Dillon content to come out for y'all. But yeah, Austin Dillon, man, not really the most recognizable name anymore. He's kind of like, I don't know, starting to become a laughing stock now, especially with how the runs he's had. I mean, he barely missed the playoffs last year to her teammate Tyler Reddick. And these last few years have not been that good for Austin Dillon. I mean, I think his last win was at Texas in 2019. But, or 2020, if I'm not mistaken. I know Austin Dillon fans I know my good buddy Nate's like, Brian, what are you doing talking about my driver? I'm just kidding, man, but I'm going with the bandwagons. I mean, Austin Dillon has accomplished a lot in his career, but I don't think having his own reality TV show is probably something I would probably, say is, convincing. I mean, I kind of watched it before, what is it called, like Life in the Fast Lane or something like that. Oh, great, I think they just ripped off a song from, I don't know, is that a Doors song or Eagles song, if I'm not mistaken? Look at me, I don't even know my rock and roll now. I could have sworn I heard that song before. But, it's not the best. If I want to watch reality TV on USA, I'll just watch, the Chrisleys. Yeah, that shit's funny. That's one of my guilty pleasures. That's good reality TV. I mean, I rarely watch so much reality TV. But anyways, back to the diecast, and I'm talking about TV. Gotta blame the USA Network, man. But speaking of USA, this car definitely represents a good old USA, man. You can't go wrong with, stars and stripes, and this one really really shows off the stars like that. Of course, this is a big giveaway that he drove this car at the Coke 600 because of the the window banner. I love the details on that, and the Bass Pro Shops Tracker Off-Road. Mark Truex Jr. also ran a Bass Pro Shops car as well, but I don't think they made that in the 164 from last year. As far as I know, or hasn't been released yet, but still was really nice. And we actually do got a Chevy, the Chevy headlights. Actually, it's kind of crooked. See where that Chevy logo is right there, and there's like a red headlight, but at least it's not crooked like the Alex Bowman car I just did a review on. So, but really nice. But if you look pretty closely where this blue is, guys, there are, if you look, there's like a gradient of like a background of like of stars. That's really cool. It kind of gives this car like a nice texture look, if you know what I mean. But we do got, of course, a lot of red paint chips. I mean, my lord, talk about, holy Christ, man. I mean, red paint chips for everyone, y'all. But we do got the Honor Remember tires, which I didn't realize that the Goodyear logos are outlined in blue. So that's, I don't know, that's pretty unique. I didn't even know they add the outline right there. So, that's pretty cool. But we got, good old 3 for Dale. Just kidding. 3 for Austin Dillon. Oh, God, the cringe. We got BassPro.com. We got, we do got this weird paint scheme. Richard Childress still does this. I mean, Henry Motorsports used to, but not anymore. Where the scheme has to go where the A pillars. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but just, I don't know, it looks a little warped, especially with that big old paint chip right there. We got Hook fishing. For a second, I thought I said Hulk. I was like, oh, God, Hulk is fishing now? So that's what he's done after Endgame. But I do like the military appreciation discount little guard symbol we got right here. That's really cool. It kind of fills in that gap right there. We got 3 for Dale, American Ethanol. Lots of cool sponsors right here. But I think this is the first time we've had a Bass Pro Shops Patriotic car for Austin Dillon since like 2014 or 2015. Because like the last few years we've had, the Dow car come on board. And look at me, I'm going to have my Homer Simpson come into the picture. But what on earth is inside this car? Is that a worm? What the fuck? Ew! What is that? What is that? What is inside my diecast? Is that like... Ew! What the fuck? What is that? I could have sworn this was not on the car when I picked it up. I could have sworn. I looked at this like, what the hell is that? For a second, though, I thought something was in my car. Like, oh, God, is that actually breathing? That must be like decal residue or glue or something. But that's as a good old Cleveland Brown would say, that's nasty. That's a really bad impression, but my lord. Yeah, and you see the spoiler, looks like it's seen better days. I mean, goodness gracious, the roof rail right there is chipped off. I mean, good lord. At least it's not a PTC mold diecast, but good lord, that is some gross shit right there, guys. I think this thing belongs off the road after all. I mean, my lord. But even with all those, oh God, there's still even more specs right here. What on earth is going on here? Lionel, you're killing me. Look at this. The disrespect for, yeah, the decals are warped right there. Holy Christ. That is bad. But look at this. Austin Dillon's name is just barely on the edge. Like, living on the edge, man. Holy Christ. Almost cut off right there. So, yeah, this quality control absolutely gets a freaking F. That's all I gotta say right there, man. Just, yikes. That's a big yikes on the line. No quality control right there. But, hey, these are the last of the Gen 6 cars. So, I guess they're just getting these out and, be done and over with. Because next-gen diecast are coming, y'all. But now let's get on to the side-by-side comparison of the last time we've had a Salute diecast, which I do have for NASCAR Authentics, which was all the way back in the 2019 Wave 1, which this is a 2018 car, as you can tell with the pointed nose. It's so pointy. But yeah, I mean, the Dow Patriotic schemes have been cool, but just, I don't know, the Bass Pro Shop schemes, man, they always come out with just really cool, vibrant paint schemes, guys. Every time you see a Bass Pro Shops car, you just know what you're going to see, and it's just, I don't know, man, it looks so cool, man. I mean, Dow has been very creative with their paint schemes, but just, it's nowhere near as good as, what Bass Pro Shops does. I mean, they've done great with, with a lot of the Bass Pro Shop schemes like Truex, the Eagle and the American flag and the stars. I mean, Austin Dillon's looks really cool. I mean, too bad it's not really memorable. I mean, I know Austin Dillon almost had a shot of winning the 2022 Co 600. I mean, he was your 2017 winner. Of course, he made a pretty aggressive move and I think caused a wreck, coming down to the closing laps of this year's Co 600, which, by the way, that race was absolutely just bonkers. I mean, my lord, dude. And look at that. I mean, they shrunk Dale. They shrunk the Dale. I mean, what the hell, man? But at least the quality control is a lot better in this 2018 model compared to what we have, 4 or 5 years later. I mean, just shows you how downhill the quality has gone. But the prices keep going up, so I guess we just gotta, I guess you can say, suck it up, or I don't know, just keep complaining until something changes. But it's pretty much laughable at this point, guys. But that's some nasty shit right there, literally. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this diecast review. Feel free to comment below if you guys have anything else to share about this, and hopefully you guys don't have a disgusting diecast like I have, because that's not rad, man. That's not rad at all. But anyways, enough of me talking about cringy, quirks and quips. Let's go wrap up the diecast review of Austin Dillon 2021 Bass Pro Shops Patriotic Tracker Off-Road Chevrolet Camaro Z01 1LE for Richard Childress Racing. Comment, like, subscribe, and this has been OBB. I'll see you guys next time on another diecast review, and hopefully it is in a lot better quality than what we got with this garbage.